Hi there, this is Josh. I just wanted to introduce a new book tag to the Booktube community. It's not really a book tag, but it has to do with celebrating Booktube and the Booktubers that make it special. The name is the Pay It Forward on Booktube tag, and if you saw the movie Pay It Forward, which I thought was mediocre at best, it has to do with a young kid who comes up with this method for his social studies class where you help three people who in turn are encouraged to help three people, and then so on and so forth. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to name 10 booktubers that have roughly 500 subscribers or less, and I'm going to ask them to share with us some of their favorite booktubers who have roughly 500 subscribers or less. But they don't have to do 10, they can do 3 or 5 of them, and we'll take it from there. Alrighty. I'll now to share my 10 booktubers that I think you should definitely check out, even if they don't have as many subscribers as some of the powerhouses, even though there are some powerhouses that you should definitely check out too, because it doesn't really matter the number. What matters most is the material, their connection to the members of the community, and just the fact that they're good people, because Booktube is such a good community, and I would say the best community. Already. The first person that I would like to encourage you to check out is Shannon from Shannon Rose Reads. Shannon is an archaeology major. She wants to get into the paleontology realm, but she's also an avid reader, and that can definitely be conveyed through her videos. She's very intelligent, she's got a wide range of interests, and she has all kinds of videos that you can definitely check out. I think her best contribution was the minimalist book tag, which I did about a month ago, which has to do with what books you would keep if you chose to live the minimalist life, which in turn would only leave you with so many of them. It would be difficult for me, but it was a fun tag. Next one is Amy from the Dusty Bookshelf. She has a more intellectual taste, and being Canadian, the best part about her channel is that she brings a lot of Canadian literature that is not necessarily familiar to the American or other nationality-based reader, and gives us a taste of what it is like to dive into Canadian literature, and I really like that from her. The next one I want to encourage you to check out is Brandon from Books and Beer. Brandon's just that kind of guy that he'd be the ideal drinking buddy. I'm not a drinker myself, but I think you get the point. He's very homely, and the things that we have in common are pretty wide. And his big thing now is James Baldwin's works. At the moment, he's a favorite author of his, and we plan to go over James Baldwin in the upcoming season. Next one I want to share is Mike from Knowledge Lost. He is from Australia, and he is that intellectual friend that you would be interested in having. He is a genius when it comes to his diving into the literature and just everything else that he can bring to the table. He's similar to Lily from Arsha with his wordiness. but I think that you would definitely enjoy him. Staying in the Land Down Under is someone a bit more contemporary, but she's just so quirky and fun. I really enjoy watching her videos just because she's just, her happiness is contagious. Gemma from Aussie Bookworm, I'm talking about. She's just this ball of energy, I would say, and whatever she conveys, the books that she shares, you just want to check it out because she brings so much about it to the table. I think you would definitely, regardless of what she is promoting, you would definitely want to hear what she has to say. And she tagged us in the Bookish book tag that we completed, which I encourage you to check out. But first, check out the channel, Aussie Bookworm. Next one I want to share is somebody who only has about a little less than 30 subscribers. Megan from Megan Pegasus. She's also a very energetic, happy booktuber. She's very, I think more people need to check out her channel because she edits it very well. And I also think that she's also very fun to watch, and she really puts a lot into explaining what she has to say. And sometimes her sister will pop up, and those make for some fun videos as well. Next one I want to share is Alice from Return Box Reads. Alice is really big into getting out fun and unique content, and I think that especially one of her greatest contributions is where she reads the first chapter of a book. Not as many booktubers do that, and I give her a lot of credit for introducing something new to the community, or something that's not done as often. And I really enjoy watching her videos. Next one I want to share is someone who at the moment only has 6 subscribers, but she does a really good job when it comes to arranging the way her videos work, and also bringing focus to classics. And I'm talking about Courtney from Classics with Courtney. One of my favorite parts about the channel is that with every book that she talks about, she mentions the title, the author, and how many pages are in the book, which gives us an idea of what we should expect. And she doesn't just talk about classics, she also talks about anything else that she's reading, and I definitely think that she brings a lot to the community. She brings that different kind of voice, and you should definitely see what she has to say. I'll leave her link down along with everybody else's. Next one is somebody who just joined the community, but she's picking up ground pretty quickly. As I tape the video, she has 84 subscribers. Her name is Katie, and her channel is Books and Things. And she's also a classics enthusiast. Her 2 favorite authors are Charles Dickens and Jane Austen. So that gives you a taste for that authentic British literature that is very much the cheese and wine of the Booktube community. And she's just very engaging. She's also very open to talking to like-minded people in the Booktube community, and she also has a lot to contribute to writing as well, because she's going for a master's in creative writing. I see her as being very genuine, and I definitely encourage you to check out her channel like everybody else's. The last person I'm bending the rules a little bit with because she just reached 500 subscribers, but her channel is just genius. I'm talking about Diana from Novelty, tea like the drink. And I just finished watching her Top 5 Wednesday video for that had to do with tropes that she could not stand, and she's very passionate, and you could see that in her other videos too. And they're just very well edited and picking up a great amount of ground, and I think that she should really take that step forward, and I think that she is really somebody that has a lot to bring to the community. Not to say that she's also from New Jersey as well. Shout out to those New Jersey booktubers and everybody else that is a great contributor to the community. Those are 10 people that you should definitely check out. I'm also going to mention that I was inspired by a video that Vanessa from Chomsky, one of my all-time favorite channels, created. She mentioned 5 booktubers that are not as well known, 500 subscribers or less, that you should check out. And I thought I would create a book tag out of that idea. I'll leave that video down in the description box, in addition to links to the channels of all the other booktubers that I mentioned. If you were mentioned in this video, the 10 names, I encourage you to share 3 or 5 channels that you think that we should check out that don't have as many subscribers. That's paying it forward. And so if you want to consider yourself tagged, then that's how we can call it. Thank you for checking this video out. I really hope that you check everybody that was mentioned out, and hopefully I can do something like this again in the future. And as always, I encourage you to keep reading.